This is your chance to study in Germany for free, bring your family, have a family benefit and support if you have kids. And this one will also cover your air ticket, your flight ticket as well. You also get a monthly stipend of 992 euro. Yes, this one covers the tuition fees and even provides you with free language course that is compulsory for 4 months before your program begins. Hello people, you don't want to miss this one. Now stay with me till the end because I'll break down everything you need to know. This one is very detailed and you have to understand the whole process. So I'll let you know about the eligibility, benefits, deadlines, and how you can apply successfully. This is the Helmut Schmidt Program 2026 and it is almost open for application, as you can see here. Now with this one, this scholarship is open for master's degree programs. Okay, so this is a master's degree scholarship programs and it's inviting almost everyone from emerging countries, and you have to have a bachelor's degree or equivalent with a well-qualified first university degree and above average grades like an upper third in social and political sciences, law, economics, public policy and administration. You're willing to actively contribute to the social, political and economic development of your home countries and regions, and if you've already had experience or practical experience relevant for the program, professional experience as well, you can apply for this one. Now, what can be funded? Academic education is one of the master's courses listed below and selected by the DAAD, and this will take place from October 2026. And guess what? All the programs are taught in English, so these ones are in English, so you don't want to worry about the German, even though you will be provided with a German course because it's usually compulsory to learn German in Germany. Okay, now this is the scholarship benefits. You receive 992 euro per month, as you see, for master's courses at the German universities. Your health insurance is covered. You have your travel allowances for travel between Germany and the respective developing and emerging countries. Between your home country and to Germany, you get a study and research grant. You have your rent subsidies. It covers your accommodation and family supplement. Guys, don't sleep on this one. And then, like I said, your German language course in Germany, which is compulsory, lasting up to 4 months. You don't have to pay anything as well. Okay, now let's talk about the application process and what you should expect. All applications must be submitted in German or in English, of course. You may apply for up to 2 master's courses listed below. I'm going to list them below. So stay with me and you want to make sure you watch until the end. Now you have to read the selection criteria included in the checklist carefully and take care of every single point listed in the checklist. Complete the application form carefully, and note, if you're applying for 2 master's courses, you have to rank the course in your order of preference in your motivation letter. Why your first choice of your master's choice is your first choice and why your second choice is your second choice. For each choice, of course, please provide clear reasons why you think it will advance you academically and professionally. So you must submit the same note. You must submit the same letter of motivation to both courses you're applying for. Please submit the application form to the master's courses of your choice, maximum 2. So you have to choose only 2 master's courses. You can't choose more than 2. And now this is the selection criteria. The selection will be made by a selection committee of course the DAAD in November this year, 2025. And then the committee comprises of the DAAD, like I said. So the representative of the DAAD would be the one to check and access your applications, and then they would make the selection by the end of this year. Now, once you have been approved or accepted, you'll be contacted to now upload your documents to the DAAD portal. You cannot apply through the DAAD portal. You would only be asked to upload the document to the DAAD portal after you've been nominated for the scholarship. Now, listen to this. The selection process is finalized. Once the selection process is finalized, all applicants are informed in writing after the end of the selection process, expected in December 2025, January 2026. So you'll be contacted. Okay, now let's look at the most important selection criteria. They would be checking your academic, professional and personal motivation for your study in Germany, and also for choosing and prioritizing the master's courses that you have chosen or you will be choosing. Okay, now your motivation should clearly relate to the goals of the Helmut Schmidt program, your practical experiences relevant to the program, and then your grades as well. an upper third class. And then the requirements. Candidates who already hold a master's degree must make a well-argued case as to why they should be funded for another postgraduate degree. The candidate's last degree should not date back more than 6 years. Candidates who have spent more than the past 15 months in a country not listed on the DAC list are not eligible. I'm going to be showing you that DAC list. So if you've not spent more than 15 months in that country, then you cannot apply for this one. And also, your last university degree must not be more than 6 years for you to be eligible for this one. Now, language skills. The requirements for language skills are the required language certifications vary depending on the respective master's courses, meaning you have to check on the particular course that you will be applying for based on their requirements. So every of these courses have specific requirements on their languages and also professional work experience. So check for the ones you want to go for. Up next, let's talk about the application documents that you would need for this one. You need a ticked off checklist and list of criteria signed by hand. Print it out, sign it by hand, scan it and include it in your document indicating the place and date of issue. You need a DAAD application form. You need a single letter of motivation even when you're applying for 2 master's courses. Okay, and this motivation letter should include the date of issue and a precise account of your academic, professional and personal reasons for wishing to participate in the Helmut Schmidt Program, of course. And then you have to provide the same letter of motivation for both courses you're applying for. You need a curriculum vitae, which is your CV, in reverse chronological order, including the date of issue. The format should be in Europass, and you're also informed that you should include a date on your CV, okay, with the exact information about your studies, your practical experiences. The gaps of 3 months or more must be explained, meaning if you've had any gaps in between your studies and your work experiences, you have to explain everything. No gaps, okay, should be more than 3 months on your CV. You need a copy or copies of your higher educational degree certificates. Please provide a certified translation if the original is not in German or English, okay. And also you need confirmations of relevant professional experiences or internships, and also proof of relevant political activities or services to your community, okay, such as volunteering or work for charities or NGOs on headed paper, including an original, not scanned or code certified digital signature. The date of issue and the stamp is, if of course, if necessary, you can add that as well. And also a certified translation is needed. You need a proof of English language skills and also a current written reference from your current employer or from a university lecturer if you are still currently schooling. Now, the application period for all of the 7 schools is from the 1st of June until the 31st of July 2025. So this application will run for just 2 months. Okay, now application location. You have to submit your application documents for the master's courses and the DAAD scholarship to the master's courses of your choice. Okay, so all the applications both for the master's course and for the DAAD scholarship has to be submitted through the school. Okay, now applications addressed to more than 2 higher education institutions and does not include a clear or consistent prioritization in the letter of motivation will be excluded from the selection process. Please make sure you read everything. All criteria are very, very important on this one. Make sure you read everything so that your application does not get excluded or disqualified. Okay, now let's look at the schools and the courses that they have, or the universities that will be eligible, the ones you can apply for based on the scholarship we're talking about. Now, this is the University of Applied Sciences, Bonn, Rhein, Sieg. They have social protection and it is taught in English, obviously. Then they have this one there, Willy Brandt School. This is at the University of Erfurt. They have public policy, and then they have peace and conflict studies at the University of Magdeburg. They have University of Applied Sciences, Osnabrück, for management and non-profit organizations. They have development studies at the University of Passau. So mostly these are the schools that you want to contact. Okay, so you have to check and apply to these schools. Okay, follow the application criteria and application process. Now, this is the checklist that I was talking about. You write your name here at the right hand corner where you see name of applicant. So when you fill in your name there at the top right hand corner in block letters, obviously, and now this checklist here helps you to know those things that you've gotten and those things you've not gotten. Now, anyone that you have, you tick it there on the right hand that you've gotten them. You see your CV, it shows you every single thing that you need and the way you should have them ready. And those ones that you need, again, like I said, you have to mark them, like tick it that you've gotten those ones. So these documents here has to be printed out and signed. So after you've written your full name, exactly as it's written in your passport, in your international passport, please, everything has to be written and carefully detailed. Okay, this is a scholarship program, so that they would obviously go through your application and you even have an upper chances of getting it. Now, remember your proof of English language skills, and it is mandatory, so you have to tick that as well. Now, look, when you go through the scheme tick checklist, it tells you the criteria for selection. You can read everything. It tells you how to go through the application process as well, and how to submit the form. Okay, so make sure you read all this thoroughly, okay. Now, if you need to get any voluntary works or whatever that you want to get from your community, make sure it is on a headed paper, okay, including an original, they said not scanned, or code certified digital signature. So if a signature wants to see it, you remember the signature has to be a digital one. So if they want to sign, let it be a digital signature, just to be on the safe side. Okay, remember that your last university degree should not date back more than 6 years. Date of issue not before 1st of January 2019. Candidates who have spent more than the past 15 months in a country not listed on the DAC list are not eligible. Now, your letter of motivation, they tell you everything they want to see on your list. So this thing is very detailed, so take your time to understand the whole process before you go through the application, okay, at least so that you can pass this one. I really want to hear good news on this channel, so please, people, take your time, and that's why I came here to bring this on time. Application deadline is, application would commence from the 1st of June until July 30th, so you have enough time to get your documents ready. Now, here, these are the DAC lists of the scholarship recipients. Now, if you check this country and you are on this list and you've not been in any of these countries for the past 15 months, you cannot apply for the scholarship. So please check this, okay? So far, there are no age requirements mentioned on this one. I haven't seen that on the website. After checking and making my research, I heard no, there were no age requirements for this one, okay? The only thing that they mentioned are making sure that your degree, okay, has not been more than 6 years old, and also making sure that every of the documents are, of course, correct. And then for those people that already have a postgraduate degree, meaning if you already had your master's degree and you want to go for another one, you have to make a well-argued case as to why you are going for it. So you can apply for a second master's degree program, but you have to, of course, make a very good well-argued case and statement, adding supportive documents to show and give them reasons why they should give you that program, okay? Now, this is another brochure from the school, like from the DAAD platform, that takes you everything. I would leave the link on the description. So here, this tells you each school has a specific requirement. On my right hand side here, when you look down there, this is the development studies at the University of Passau. It tells you the academic and language requirements, which you should check, okay? What you want to see, related courses, the related courses that you already have, that tells you that you're eligible to apply for the program, okay? Now, these are everything. This one is for the management in non-profit organization at the University of Osnabrück. And then, so just check at the right hand side, and it tells you all the requirements and the professional experience that they expect you to have. This one says they want English at C1 level, and at least good grades in the previous degrees are required. Bachelor's degree, 180 ECTS, and at least 30 ECTS in English. So they want to see all of these things, and yeah, so make sure you have all this. Everything is so detailed, and I don't think I have any further explanations to do. But if you have any questions whatsoever, you can ask me in the comment section. I will be more than happy to assist you. So please, those people that have been asking me that they want to travel to Germany but they don't have the funds for, you know, the language, the proof of this one does not, they are not asking you to provide block account. No block account here. You don't need to worry about block account. The government is funding, so if it's a scholarship, you know, you don't have to worry for block account. Everything is covered by the DAAD government. So please don't sleep on this one, okay? Make sure you have everything on time. That's why I'm posting these. And also ask me questions if you can. Take your time. Ask people to go through your all of your documents, your CV, your motivation. Ask people to help you check them through. Make sure everything is correct. You know, ask professors to help you read them through so that you can stand. Scholarships are very competitive, so you just don't want to go through it on your own, okay? So that will be all for today. And if you found this helpful, make sure you like and share this one for those that would be benefiting from it. And I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Bye.